just about ready to go. And starting this one, Cade Povich.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
All right, ready to go here. And now, Corbin Carroll.
Right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
And there's a ball. And now it's 3-2. Ripped on a line. And he makes the grab. One away. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one.
One strike.
Right through there for a strike.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Holiday. Slings it across.
That's an out.
And there are 2 outs. Randall Grichuk now.
Fourth, the designated hitter, Randall Grichuk.
And that one hammered. That's back. And it hits the fence. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the X?
They limit the damage here. Back here at Petco Park. And towing the slab in this one, Brandon Pfaadt.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Late with the swing there.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back. Long gone. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. Now at the plate, Jackson Holiday. Gets down, base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Tap foul at the plate.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
And that'll get down for a base hit. In there safely.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
2 on, 1 out. Way back there. And gone! He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they take the lead. It's 4-1. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
No ball.
4 runs already in the frame here in the third and final game of the series. Perdomo over to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Gurriel handles the chance, and that is that. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
for
go.
Arizona,
Now the D-backs catcher,
number 14,
Gabriel Moreno.
Moreno.
Povich back to work. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
And that's down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Out to short. Holiday. Slinging it to first in time. Christian Pache is going to get a chance to hit here.
Pache.
And it's fouled away. Perdomo on third with 2 out. Fouled off left side. Just missing there. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Carroll swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Varsho brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Petco Park in beautiful San Diego. This place hosted postseason baseball last year, Siggy, and Padre fans hope they'll experience more of the same this year.
Great energy in this ballpark, and a successful Padres team is really good for baseball. They're giving the Dodgers everything they can handle in the NL West. Plus, Petco Park has turned into one of the best postseason experiences in the league.
Marte slings to first in time. A lot of good from the Padres a year ago, but the story for them was coming up short in the postseason against the Dodgers. San Diego was 1 win away from hosting the NLCS, but their offense went ice cold at the worst possible time, and it cost them their season.
Well, the fans might not agree, but that was a great series.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in San Diego, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. Line drive. Makes the grab, 1 away. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ground ball. Makes the sliding stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Randall Grichuk. He doubled home a run in his first AB. That's to third. On to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jackson Holliday. And a foul ball.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Soderstrom now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And there's a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Carroll hustling after it. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Up next for the Padres.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. And that is out of play. Marte. There's one. He's out. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Grounded out his first time. Pache squeezes it. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Inside, just missed. Naylor measures 5 feet 10 inches, 235 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The catcher, number 14.
Yeah, here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. The throw into second. They kept the force. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Doubled his first time up. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So, man aboard, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Gurriel gets a piece. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. Moreno off of first with 2 away. Now a screamer into the outfield. Cruz makes the play, and that'll do it. Bottom of the fourth, so digging in now for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 0-2. Pache gets under it. Puts it away for the out. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. That one the other way. Marte throws to first. Out. Number 2. Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. Perdomo on to first. That ends the inning. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Christian Pache. Povich back to work. Ground ball left side. Whips it to first. One away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Carroll in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Ketel Marte. 1 for 2.
Marte.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. Forget it. Ketel Marte leaves the yard. It's 5-3. Suarez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering popped in the air. Right field. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Petco Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Dalton Varsho. And there's a foul ball.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter,
so
number
next,
7.
Jackson Holliday.
Jackson
Fought off foul. Suarez. Here's Marte for 1. On a nailer. They get 2.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
And he's out on the tag. And that is the inning. Back here in San Diego, stepping in, Randall Grichuk. Laced to right center, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Cruz makes the grab, and there's one down. And the batter now, Gabriel Moreno, 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Jumps, throws, he's in there.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Geraldo.
2 on, Perdomo. 1 out. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Jason Adams.
Still a lot of game left, and this game can go either way. So This is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Up next
Here's Gurriel.
the left-hander, Notice Gurriel.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
And that is cut on and missed. That's strike two.
0-2.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Christian Pache.
For Arizona, number 31, Jake McCarthy.
First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a foul out of play. Now fly ball to right center. Tatis settles underneath it, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Oh, 2 now. On the ground right side, Marte gets it to first.
He's out.
And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. O'Neal Cruz, the next up for the Padres. Marte. 2 up, 2 down.
Out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little
Now
bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Tatis Jr.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle. Toss to Naylor.
Out.
And they take care of Tatis for the out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the top of the
Leading off
7th,
for
and here
Arizona,
is
the right
Corbin
fielder,
Carroll.
7, Corbin Carroll.
Way
1-0.
inside, gets out of the way. Fouled off. He was late.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Foul ball there. Adam, in his 5th season, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2010.
1-1.
This to center field. Cruz running hard to get it. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tatis really on his horse for it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. And now the DH, Gavin Sheets. Naylor. The tag, and he's out. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. Carroll pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Back here at Petco Park, ready to begin in the eighth. Now it's the DH, Randall Grichuk.
Number 26.
Adam back to work.
Smith.
That misses. 1-0.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Cruz going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Josh Naylor. 1 for 3.
Josh Naylor.
Check swing called strike. And that's strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Next offering is down low. Next offering is outside.
Full count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And there's ball four. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. So the closer summoned from the bullpen. Jeremiah Estrada.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The tying run at the plate. Hard hit left side. Zips it across. Got him. Not in time. He's safe.
No doubles defense right now, and the positioning was perfect on that play, and that's what you do it for, just in case. And they prevented an extra base hit.
Perdomo swings through it for strike one.
No ball.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the eighth. That's off the inside corner, and now it's even 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a 2-run lead.
Tying run at the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Back here in San Diego, here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Way back there. And that one is off the wall. Now around second, going for third. Throw is high and over his head. He's not stopping. On his way home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Now he tries to get back, but he can't. Here's the shortstop. At the plate, Jackson Holiday.
Number 63, Justin.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, don't expect too many
0-2.
more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
He's out.
Marte throws to first in time. And there are 2 outs. Digging in, Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's
No ball,
usually not one to
1 strike.
chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Carroll hustling after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Off
Ball
the plate inside. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Arizona,
And
the
now
left
here
fielder,
is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike
No
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. Diamondbacks down to their final out. Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. The D-backs down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.